Hello everybody, this is Susie the Music Lady and I am back again to share with you in this video how to play Tic-Tac-Toe. This is number 6 in the Red Book, all right? So in this song, we have what are called enharmonic tones. Just a fancy way of saying it's the same note, but it gets a different name. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this note right here, this key right here. On the piano, it can be referred to as F sharp or G flat. It's both notes. So whenever you write on the staff, it's both notes on the staff. So whenever you write music that has this note in it, this key in it, you can either express it as, write it as an F sharp or a G flat. What does that mean? Okay, if we have a note written in the F space with a sharp, then that's what it's going to be. If we have a G written on the staff with a flat, that's what it's going to be. What does a sharp do? It raises the pitch a half step. Think sharp, points up. Ow, pokey, ow. Sharp, goes up. What does a flat do? It brings the pitch down a half step. Think flat. I rolled over something sharp and it flattened my tire. That's how I like to tell people how to remember it, okay? So sharp makes it go up a half step. Flat makes the pitch go down a half step. Okay, so tic-tac-toe, the right hand, we've got a few interesting things happening with this one, okay? The first thing is your thumbs are sharing middle C, all right? And also you have a surprise B flat in the song later on. So it starts off with your 2 in the left hand on B, and later on it moves to a flat down a half step, okay? All right, so that's your 2. You got just your motion in your 2. And then your your right hand has your 4 on F sharp or G flat, however it's written in your score. And then sometimes it'll be an F natural and it'll move to the white key. So we've got movement here, here, and you have a surprise D sharp. So there's D natural, that's your right hand 2. D sharp is gonna be right there. So it goes up a half step, there's D, and it goes up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and just put hands together nice and slowly, because this song doesn't really make sense unless you put hands together right away. They kind of interlock, okay? So we're gonna take our time, we're gonna go nice and slow. All right, so we've got our thumb on C, our pinky on G. All right, ready, go. There's that F sharp, G, E, and then 4s, so our G and our 4 on F, natural. Okay, and then we have 4, 3, 2, 4, 3. Here's that D sharp. Did you get all that? Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, now, did you notice that the melody goes into the left hand temporarily? Just like in Hannah from Montana, the left hand has something to say sometimes, and it's not just supporting low notes. It also has a voice sometimes. It wants to say something sometimes. All right, so Let's try this first line one more time. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, now this second line of music, it's written differently. We have G and then G flat, G natural. It's the same thing as G, F sharp, G. It's the same thing, it's just written differently. That's all. It's just written differently. It's like, I guess it would be similar to a synonym in language, like a word that's spelled differently, but it's spoken the same way. Like here and here, H-E-R-E and H-E-A-R, they're both pronounced here, but they're both spelled differently. Okay, so you can kind of liken it to that kind of situation. All right, so we have on this second line, G, G flat, G, E, F, E, F, okay? And then we have a little bit of clashiness because we've got a C in the left hand and then our 2 on D in the right. So those notes are super close together. They're gonna be clashy, clashy. D, E, F sharp, D, G. And our left hand moves that 2 on that B natural there with that G. Let's try these 2 measures one more time. Ready, go. Okay, let's try this second line one more time all together. Ready, go. Okay, did you hear that musical tension right in there? And then we try to resolve it later. Ooh, ba-ding. All right, so let's go on to this bottom line here. It looks an awful lot like this top line. In fact, it's exactly the same. Let's play it. Ready, go. B natural. Our B flat now in the left hand right here with our 5. Ready, go. And then A in the left. B natural. Okay, let's try that bottom line one more time. We're starting with our 2 there, and it's going to resolve to this A. Usually flats, they want to resolve down. And sharps want to resolve back up. Okay, so we're going to start right there on that 2. Ready, go. G, A, B natural. Okay, let's try the whole thing from the beginning. 1, 2, ready, go. Hopefully you had fun playing tic-tac-toe and you learned a little bit about enharmonic notes. All right, thank you and have fun. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.